Yeah, let's talk about sports, baby. From the stands of a sports fan, my man Pots and Pans. Let's get straight to it. This first story we talking about, man. UNLV quarterback Matthew Sluka has left the undefeated team, citing unfulfilled verbal NIL promises from an assistant coach. Sluka's agent claims that a promised $100,000 offer never materialized, and UNLV maintains that the demand violated NCAA pay-for-play rules. UNLV asserts that it fulfilled all formal commitments to Sluka, including $3,000 for a summer engagement, and denies that any verbal offer was legally binding. This situation highlights the fragility of verbal NIL agreements, raising questions about transparency and fairness in collegiate sports. There's a lot to break down, and a lot of people are giving this young man right here a lot of slack. They're saying, why are you just quitting on the team? We're undefeated. We're doing good. Why are you quitting on the team in the middle of a great momentum because of some money? This is college sports. This is supposed to be about the love of the sport. And he like, nah, fam. This is what they told me they was going to give me. So the fact that he's not playing, I'm going to say this, that he's deciding to walk away from it. I'm not even mad at that, to be honest with you. I'm not mad at that, especially if I ain't even going to say you feel like. If you know for a fact that y'all had a talk and somebody said, I'm going to give you $100,000 or we can get you $100,000. Now, you should have had more questions as to where it's coming from. How am I getting it? Can I get half now? But other than that, if that's what you say and they're not fulfilling, it's going to be your word against theirs technically, especially if you ain't got nothing in writing. Then, I mean, shoot, if you ain't got it, then it is what it is. Leave. In UNLV, y'all just got to do what y'all got to do without them. And if that's what you promised them and you really need them, you better do what you got to do to get them. But as far as collegiate play and this is the tradition with us, with athletes just doing it for the love, no, it's different now. It's different. It's NIL, name, image, and likeness. I can get paid for the type of athlete, for the brand I am, for the crowd I attract, for how good I am, for the name I create for myself. I can get paid off that. And some of these schools are offering students that's coming with that name already, and I can draw those people, or that already good athletes, they're paying them to come there. And that's what he's claiming. So, as far as the tradition of collegiate sports, cut all that out. It's a new type of collegiate sport. Everything changes, man. That's the main thing about that. But as far as him agreeing or being cool with this whole verbal contract, he said, yeah, that's what they told me, especially from an assistant coach. Fam, you got to do better, bro. We gotta put some type of accountability on you for accepting a verbal agreement from the assistant coach, fam. Now, you got to do better than that, dog. That's the only thing I can't necessarily get with you on. So, I think this should be a learning lesson for a lot of people, collegiate athletes especially, that you can't just be sitting up here accepting no dang on verbal agreements, fam. That's crazy. You can't accept no, especially from no assistant coach. Let's just say that too, especially from an assistant coach. So it's just a training lesson, a learning lesson. Matthew Sluka, it's unfortunate. Was he a good quarterback? I mean, probably contributing to an undefeated team, but will they do good without him? That's what we'll see. Football is a system sport, not an individual sport. So other than that, I think we will see afterwards. But let me know what you think, man. Is he wrong for quitting on the team, for not getting his verbal promise of $100,000? I say no. Go off in the live chat in the comments or call into the show, 313-466-4386. So we about to move on to the next sport, all in general, as a matter of fact. So let's get it there. NFL, baby. I want to talk about the NFL, man. Week 2 Is that week 2? No, week 3. Week 3 just wrapped up. And we're going into week 4, as a matter of fact. So I should just speak on week 4. But just going through real quick, week 3, just to breeze through that. Jets beat the Patriots, stumped on them little dudes. I'll say it like that. Giants beat the Browns. Deshaun Watson not showing up in Cleveland so far. Jalen Hurts and the Eagles, they got a win over the Saints. Very close, 15-12. Nail biter at the end. Vikings stumped on the Texans, 34-7. Broncos beating the Buccaneers, 26-7. Your boy. Golly, man, what's the boy name out there? You got me forgetting his name now. Not Bo Nix. Baker Mayfield. He ain't show up that game. I don't know why. I kind of like Baker Mayfield, but I'm kind of against them because they beat the Lions. Packers beat the Titans 30-14. I ain't got nothing to say about that. It is what it is. Packers got a backup quarterback, though, that they playing with since Jordan Love is out. And Packers are 2-1, doing pretty decent. Titans 0-3. That's something to say right there. They 0-3 as of week 3. Chicago Bears took another loss to the Colts, 21-16, specifically. Caleb Williams. Yeah, we'll get into him later. Pause. Definitely pause with him. Steelers and the Chargers. Steelers beat the Chargers. They got Steelers actually 3-0 right now. And Justin Fields is out there looking pretty dang on decent. Yeah, pretty decent. 3-0. I think Mike Tomlin said he ain't going to name him the starting quarterback officially. Russell Wilson, just sitting on the sideline, a little practicing right now, taking it easy. But we'll see as the season develops. Seahawks beat the Dolphins 24-3. Seahawks are undefeated, 3-0 as of week 3 right now. One of the 5 teams undefeated. Panthers beat the Raiders 36-22. Both teams are 1-2 right now, by the way. Anyway, Rams beat the 49ers 27-24. It was a field goal at the end. Both of those teams 1-2 right now. Ravens beat the Cowboys 28-25. Both of those teams are 1-2 right now. Who cares? Chiefs did what they were supposed to do. They beat the Falcons 22-17. Chiefs are undefeated, 3-0 right now as of week 3. One of the 5 teams remaining. Bills and the Jaguars. The Bills are undefeated, 3-0, 47-10 against the Jaguars. Jaguars 0-3. Commanders, they end up beating the Bengals too, by the way. The Bengals are 0-3. Joe Burr, my dog. He ain't showing up. Got the blonde hair, got the old Slim Shady. It ain't working for you, bro. Commanders 2-1. Bengals 0-3. Then my Lions, of course, I ain't going to forget about them, man. They got the win against the Cardinals. I don't really want to say too much about that, man. I'm just going to leave it like that. So that's week 3. Just want to breeze through that. Week 4 is what we really looking forward to. I'm going to do my predictions right now because in the middle of week 4, I'm probably going to talk about all the results. So Cowboys versus the Giants. I don't know where the game is at, but Cowboys versus the Giants. Cowboys should get this, and I'm not a Cowboys fan at all. I'll give it to the Cowboys over the Giants, though. Bengals and Panthers, I'm going to give it to the Bengals getting their first win against the Panthers. That's what I'm going for right now. Saints versus Falcons. Saints 2-1, Falcons 1-2. Kirk Cousins and the Falcons. Excuse me. Kirk Cousins is in Atlanta right now. And I actually kind of like Kirk Cousins. So I'm going to give it to Kirk Cousins and the Falcons against the Saints. The Falcons against the Saints. I got the Falcons winning that. Jaguars versus the Texans. I'm going to give it to the Texans. C.J. Stroud and them boys, they going to keep the Jaguars 0-3. Ooh, Trevor Lawrence going to look ugly out there. If they get an upset, I'd be surprised. Broncos versus Jets. Broncos 1-2, Jets 2-1. I got the Jets and Aaron Rodgers getting that one. If Bo Nix win, that'd be impressive. But I got Aaron Rodgers and them winning that. Packers versus Vikings. I'm going to give it to the Vikings. Vikings undefeated right now. I'm going to give it to them rolling over the Packers, who has a backup quarterback. But I actually kind of like them right now. I actually be kind of liking backup quarterbacks sometimes, especially if they're a black quarterback. I don't know if he's a black quarterback. I think he is. I got to double check that, man. But anyway, yeah, man, I'm going to give it to the Vikings, though. I'm going to give it to the Vikings, who 3-0 right now. I don't like that because that's a division game, and that means the Vikings are doing pretty good in the division. But, you know, it is what it is. Steelers versus Colts. I'm going to give it to the Steelers against the Colts right now. Steelers are undefeated. Colts 1-2. Rams versus Bears. I'm gonna give it to the Rams, pause, over the Bears. I'm gonna say this right now, bro. You know what? Never mind. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna give it to the Rams over the Bears, bro. I don't trust in Caleb Williams out there. Eagles versus Buccaneers. I'm giving it to Jalen Hurts. What am I talking about? I'm giving it to Jalen Hurts. I like Jalen Hurts, bro. Jalen Hurts and the Eagles. Patriots versus 49ers. 49ers should get this win. They should get this win. They got Christian McCaffrey out, but I'm not mad at that right now. Commanders versus Cardinals. 2-1 Commanders. Cardinals 1-2. I like Kyler Murray, and I really like Marvin Harrison Jr. I really like Marvin Harrison Jr., bro. So I'm going to give it to the Cardinals. I don't even know who's in Washington right now. So, yeah, I'm giving it to the Cardinals, bro, against the Commanders. Chiefs versus Chargers. Giving it to the Chiefs to remain undefeated against the Chargers until further notice. Other than that, it might be an upset, but I see the Chiefs. Oh, my God, unfortunately. I don't even want to talk about it. Browns versus Raiders. They both 1-2. The Raiders got a black head coach. I want the Raiders, and they got Devontae Adams. I want them to win. It's something, but a part of me, I don't like Las Vegas teams. I think that's just not a fad, but I don't know what you call it. It's just not a trend or whatever the case may be. I don't like Vegas teams, though. I don't like any of these Vegas teams, bro. I don't like it. So, but other than that, that's what I have against the Raiders. But I do like Deshaun Watson. I don't know what's going on with him and these allegations, and they popping up. I liked him what he was doing in Houston. Him coming back to Cleveland. I wish him the best. But out of that game, I'm gonna give it to Cleveland. I want Deshaun Watson to get this win against the Raiders. I just don't like Las Vegas teams, bro. I don't like Las Vegas teams, bro. That's a bias. I'm putting that out there right now. I have that. Bills versus Ravens. Ugh. I like the Ravens, bro. I like Lamar Jackson. Ooh, Bills undefeated. Ooh. Bills versus Ravens. Bills 3-0. Ravens 1-2. Ravens need this win. But the Bills got momentum right now. I like Josh Allen, bro, and I cannot lie. You other brothers can't deny. I like Josh Allen, bro. But of course, I'm rolling with Lamar, bro. I'm hoping they get the win. I hope Baltimore. They need that win, bro. They need that win. So I'm hoping Baltimore gets the win against the Bills and get the upset right there. That'd be an upset right there. Titans versus Dolphins. Tua is out, or at least he should be out. Titans 0-3. Yeah, give it to the Dolphins. And then Seahawks and the Lions. That's that Monday night football game, man. Of course, give it to my Lions. The Seahawks undefeated. Geno Smith. Now, I'm going to be honest. I think the Seahawks beat us before in the last season, if I'm not mistaken. It was an upset, and I had them marked on my calendar for a while. We got to get that back, bro. Pause. But Geno Smith, a black quarterback, is showing out with Seattle, bro. I can't deny it. But against my Lions, hell no, fam. Hell no, fam. So, of course, I got my Lions getting that upset. Are we at Ford Field? We at Ford Field. I think they beat us at Ford Field last season, too, if I'm not mistaken. We got to do that, though, fam. We got to show up. I think here's the thing. Here's the thing. If the Seahawks beat us last season, which I believe they did, I'm about to look it up. If the Seahawks beat us last season, which I think they did, yes, 37-31 final OT, September 17, 2023. I remember that, bro. I remember that. So if the we got to beat them, bro. I think this is a good test for us, is what I'm saying. I think the Seahawks 3-0 in week 4 against the Lions, 2-1, and Ford Field is a good test for my Lions in week 4. And I say that because they beat us last season with Geno Smith in their system, and we have them again at home. We need to beat them. For one, they're 3-0, so we need to. That's an upset. Also, we're at the crib, so we also should win. We have everything in our favor, other than the fact that they are 3-0. Now we could and should be 3-0, but we got smacked on earlier in the season. I don't want to even get into that right now against the goddamn Buccaneers, bro. That's on my calendar too. Baker Mayfield. We got to get that. We got to get some get back with that too. Other than that, man, Lions with the Monday Night Football, man. Lions with the upset against the Seahawks. I got it. I hope you didn't expect nothing different with me when it come to that. So that's just what I think. Let me know what your predictions are. Go off in the live chat in the comments. Call into the show 313-466-4386. The other thing I want to talk about. Do I got him up, bro? We got him? Oh, yeah. Put this big head nigga up here, bro. Pause. Well, not pause, but. Man, Brett Favre. Brett Favre. Hall of Fame quarterback Brett Favre has revealed that he has been diagnosed with Parkinson's disease, linking it to years of head trauma from his football career. Favre, who testified before Congress regarding a welfare scandal, disclosed his diagnosis while discussing a failed investment in a concussion drug. Studies suggest a strong correlation between repeated head impacts in collision sports and the increased risk of developing neurodegenerative diseases such as Parkinson's and CTE. Favre's diagnosis raises concerns about long-term brain health for athletes in collision sports, with experts pointing out that even minor concussions can have lasting consequences. You motherfucker, you. You literally in court right now for that welfare scandal of receiving millions of dollars from the state of Mississippi from their welfare program that was money funds for families in need, and used it for your own personal gain, which I believe to build a volleyball court on the campus of his daughter's Mississippi College University or whatever. Who gives a damn? Don't bring up your Parkinson's disease right now, fam. I don't give a damn. See, that's the thing, man. They want to start bringing up their ailments, their diseases. They want you to start feeling bad for them. Where was your Parkinson? Nigga, you didn't know this before you just finding this out? Literally? Okay, cool. That's cool. Bro, you've been retired for about 20 years. 15, 20 years you've been retired easily. You could have been figured this out, fam. Now it's convenient. Nah. Brett Favre, you get no love. No love. Charge him to the fullest extent of the law for taking that welfare money. That's what I think. I don't care about your Parkinson's, fam. I wish you the well health wise, but as far as this your situation, your trial, you need to be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law, fam. That's just what I think. Let me know what you think. Go off in the live chat in the comments, call into the show. 313-466-4386. Other than that, as far as the NFL is concerned, the only thing I want to bring up is Christmas games. Christmas games for 2024, 2025, and 2026 will all be aired on Netflix on Christmas Day. Just to be aware of that. Netflix will be the home to live NFL games Christmas Day 24, 25, 26, with 2024 being Chiefs versus Steelers and the Ravens versus the Texans on Christmas Day 2024. So that's something to look forward to on Netflix. Why are they doing this to us, bro? Different types of streaming platforms just to watch these games. You're killing me, Smalls. But let me know what you think, man. Go off in the live chat in the comments, call into the show. 313-466-4386. Oh, baby. Hey, other than that, I do want to talk about this real quick. We got to talk about this. So, as far as NCAA football, real quick. Week 4, Michigan hosted USC. Big Ten. USC is now in the Big Ten. Oddly enough, USC is now in the Big Ten. Michigan led 20-10 in the third quarter. Michigan defense forced a fumble against quarterback for Lyman to scoop it up and run and get the ball snatched and fumbled again for USC possession. That was a weird play or exchange of plays for that lineman to keep running and then get that ball. And not only keep running, but get it snatched up out of his hands. Michigan scored 1 touchdown and USC scored 2 touchdowns in the second half. I think I might have got that wrong. I think Michigan scored 2 touchdowns. But at the end, Michigan won 27-24. It was close, but I did have Michigan winning that. Not just because I'm a Michigan fan, but I didn't see USC performing at Michigan Stadium. Nah, I didn't see that. I didn't see that happening. So that's just me. I could be biased, but Michigan got that win. Much needed win, by the way. Much needed win, by the way. And then the other game that I did see, Baylor versus Colorado. Baylor exposed Colorado for a lot of their weaknesses, by the way. They ran back a 101-yard touchdown kickoff return in the second quarter. Gave them lead 17-10. Quarterback sneak on 4th and 2 in the second quarter for a 45-yard touchdown run, giving them the lead 24-10. Like, damn. I mean, these are moments where everybody's sitting back like the fans, the announcers, me, Warren Sapp, like everybody was sitting there looking like, how does this happen? So I think Colorado has decent offense. They're doing pretty decent. But they got to get that defense together. I don't know what's going on with that defense. They got to get that defense together. That's what Colorado. I'm still watching for Colorado games. Are you? I know ain't none of the celebrities showing up like they used to, or some of them are, but not as much. Not as much hype. I'm watching to keep the hype, man. Shout out to Coach Prime, man. That's just what I think. Let me know what you think. Go off in the live chat in the comments. Call into the show. 313-466-4386. We do have some new rules that's in play for the season right now. Football bowl subdivision teams can opt for coach-to-player communications via helmet. Players are identified with a green dot on the back of their head. Coach-to-player communication is disabled with 15 seconds on the play clock or when the ball is snapped, by the way. Teams across all divisions can use tablets for in-game video viewing with limitations on connections and data access. An automatic 2-minute timeout is added in the second and fourth quarters, synchronizing timing rules, permitting head coaches to conduct interviews with broadcast partners after the first and third quarters. And a new NCAA transfer rule will allow undergraduate athletes to transfer and play immediately if they meet specific academic requirements, as a Division I Council approved emergency legislation announced by the NCAA. So just some rules to keep in mind as of this year, 2024, 2025. But yeah, we'll see how that affects the game. We'll see if we're paying attention also. But let me know what you think. Go off in the live chat in the comments. Call into the show. 313-466-4386. Other than that, man, what do we have, bro? Nothing else. We just going to pretty much end it with this right here. Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson at the AT&T Stadium in Dallas, November 15, 2024. Excuse me. It was postponed due to Tyson's health reasons. This is officially a sanctioned fight, by the way. Jake Paul is 27, and Mike Tyson is 28. 58. Mike Tyson is 58 years old, bro. 58. This will be live on Netflix, by the way. So November 15th. Jake Paul, Mike Tyson now. So we're a little bit over a month, about a month and a half away from that as of right now. Bro, who cares for real? I mean, Jake Paul posting little videos, Mike Tyson. I feel like they both tired. They both ready for the fight to be over with. It's unfortunate that it got delayed because of Mike Tyson's health issues. But with that being said, I think that just speaks to the fact that we're not about to see no real serious action out here. Everybody's talking that good game, but we ain't about to see no knockouts, fam. We probably ain't even gonna see no real heavy hits. I'd be surprised. But because I already have a Netflix subscription built into my T-Mobile account, I will watch this on November 15th so I can talk about it. But let me know what you think. Who you got winning this? Are you watching it? Do you really care? Go off in the live chat in the comments, call into the show, 313-466-4386. That's all I got, man, in regards to sports, man. We're going to keep it moving, but kind of not keeping it moving in the sports. Thinking out loud real quick. So Caleb Williams, I'm not on that. I'm not a fan, and I'm going to say that for multiple reasons. One, because you were talking about crying after some of your losses at USC, cuddling up with your dog. You get your fingernails painted, fam. You get your fingernails painted, fam. I can't support that as a man. In a man's sport, you doing fashion, you a rapper, that's up to you. In a man's sport, you getting your fingernails painted, fam. I can't ride with that. Pause. Speaking of that, any man with your fingernails painted, I can't take you serious in general. I'll let you do what you do. I'll respect you as a person. But as a man, I gotta question you, bro. I ain't gonna say I'm gonna treat you different or nothing like that, but I gotta question you as a man. As a person, I will respect you. But as a man, I'm just gonna look at you a little bit different. That's just what I think. Let me know what you think. Go off in the live chat in the comments, call into the show, 313-466-4386. Hey, man, before we get up out of here, do me a favor, man. Kick it with KCMC on all social media at KIWKCMC. That's Kick It with KCMC, just the abbreviations on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, all that. Just show some love on all them social medias. Hey, man, if you got this far in the video, do me a favor, man. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the alert so you know when we're going live, because I might pop up on you at any time. Thank you again for kicking it with me. Hey, man, make sure you subscribe to Team Elite Media so you can check out Unk Talk as well, hosted by Uncle KG, my dog. And also, check out my singles, Juice and Hands and Knees, featuring my dog, Techmatic. All of it is in the link in the description on YouTube, as well as, I don't think I got none of the links to none of the stories, not to the sports stuff. So we just going to keep it like that, man. Got a transition going on in life. But, you know, nonetheless, hey, man, we're going to keep it moving. We're going to have some more content consistently for you. I promise you that. That's what we're going to do. Other than that, man, thank you for showing love. Tell a friend to tell a friend. We out.